My name is Dr. Ron Kopita, and I was Vice President for Student Affairs at Wichita State University from 1999 to 2006, and then from 2006 to 2009 I was Vice President for Campus Life and University Relations. My perception of the TRIO programs is that it is probably one of the most important programs that exist on college campuses. It started in the mid-60s and has expanded through the years. And what it does is it provides populations, disadvantaged students, disabled students, an opportunity to participate in a level playing field. And I can't think of any better thing to do than to ensure that any individual, regardless of color, regardless of physical abilities, having the opportunity to go to a college and get the support that they need to ensure their success. And TRIO programs have done that and had a long, long legacy of doing that. I'd also like to comment on Gear Up. Gear Up, while not part of the TRIO program, is also a program that works with a selected population, that being the foster care kids. And that program has at this university, Wichita State, provided tremendous service to students, particularly in guiding them through elementary education and ensuring that they graduate high school, aren't lost in society, but have an opportunity to also move on to some post-secondary education. Let me first of all mention a little bit about Gear Up. The original Gear Up grant at Wichita State was funded under my vice presidency. Now, I'd like to be able to claim ownership, but clearly Delta Colvin and her staff were instrumental in getting that first grant. I will say, though, that when the grant completed its cycle, it was not renewed for a year. And that's where I think I played an important role, because I was able to secure a select amount of money from the university to keep the program going in a skeletal form. Obviously, it wasn't fully funded, but we were able to secure over $100,000 to demonstrate to the federal government that we were serious and that we wanted to continue. And I know that subsequent to that 1 year gap that we funded through the university, they received a renewal grant for more money than was the original grant. So I think I can lay a little bit of claim to the legacy of that program. I would also say that during my tenure as vice president, we added a number of TRIO programs that did not exist. And I think that is great. I could just mention a few. The Veterans Program was added. The Communications TRIO program was added. The Disability Services program was new. And I'm sure I'm missing one or two. I think we had 5 when I arrived, and when I left there were 9. And those 9 TRIO programs represents the largest number of TRIO programs on any single college campus. So I can be proud of that. I think I contributed in some way. Again, it was really the staff, again under Delta Colvin's leadership, that through her connections with the federal government, the ability to put together well-written grants laced with valuable data, thanks to Dr. D'Souza. So I'm proud. I'm very proud of what this university has accomplished, what TRIO means not only to Wichita State, but college campuses across the country. I'm a product of the 60s. So while I didn't participate personally, I saw how the TRIO programs in the early years really moved minority populations along in the university setting. And it has just expanded and redefined itself in terms of populations to serve. And as I said from the outset, I can't imagine a program, a set of services that are more valuable on a college campus than Trio.